Happy Easter, everybody. I am glad you're here this morning. We are going to do a little Easter craft. It's going to look like this. It's a way to do kind of a resurrection cross. When I think about going to church on Easter, I think about the cross up front that's just covered with wire and everybody brings flowers in and puts them all over it. And so when I think about that, pretty crosses always make me think of Easter. So that's what we're going to try to make today. For this craft, it's pretty easy. You need a piece of paper, any kind of paper will do. You need some tape. I've got some masking tape. You could use Scotch tape, and there's blue tape, like for painting projects, you could use that. Washi tape would work, pretty much any kind of tape. And after that, you just need something colorful. You could use stamp pads and do stamps. You could use markers, you could use colored pencils, you could use paints, watercolor crayons, pretty much anything. So for ours today, I think I'm going to use marker. And what I'm going to do on my piece of paper here, I'm going to take the tape and tear off two pieces and make it into the shape of a cross. So I'm going to tear off one piece that is pretty long, and I'm going to put it right in the middle of my paper, straight up and down just like that. Now I'm going to tear another piece of tape that is not quite as long and put it across. So now I have a cross made out of tape, and it doesn't matter what it looks like because we'll get rid of that part. Then what you're going to do, if you're going to use paints, just paint all over it. Paint over the tape part, paint up by the edges of the tape, all of it. If you do stamps and you wanted to do like a fingerprint stamp, you can do that and just do fingerprints all over. I am going to use some Easter color markers, and I'm just going to kind of scribble all over. I'm doing kind of loop-to-loops this time. Last time I did, I had the markers, I did them out. Like I was thinking about Palm Sunday, and I kind of did them in that shape. This time I'm kind of using a loop-to-loop shape, because that reminds me a little bit of the flowers and a little bit of the shape of the cross up at church on Easter Sunday. So I'm going to continue looping, and I'm going to use a few different colors. You could use all one color. You could paint the whole thing any color you wanted. And let's see, a little orange. Make it look even a little more springy. Go all over it. I think I missed a little pink over here. And when you're done, it doesn't really look like much. But very carefully take the edges of the tape and you start to tear it off. Sometimes it's hard to get the edge. And you tear it off. And as you do, you see the cross appear. And that's all there is to it. So I hope you have fun with this craft. Happy Easter!